beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today we're talking about the ColourPop and Bratz collection. This is currently available on the ColourPop site. It launched last week, and according to the info insert that came in this PR package, this is a ColourPop.com exclusive. So I don't think this will be available at Ulta at any time. They might change their minds. Maybe that line of text doesn't mean what I think it does, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be just on the ColourPop site. And if you want to use my coupon code, it is an affiliate code, it's just my first name, Amanda. That will save you 10% on any of the individual items, but just not like the full collection set. You can't get a discount on that because it's already marked down. I also will just be showing you close-up swatches prices in today's video, but let me know if you want to see any looks, if you have any specific comparisons in mind. I do have a couple of palette comparisons, but I was having trouble really thinking of palettes that would be close enough, so I'd love to hear your suggestions as well. I also encourage you to stick around to the end of the video because they gave me a couple of duplicate products in my PR package this time around, and I'm going to do a little giveaway. So I think I'll probably pick like two people and just send you a couple of items each. I think that would be fun, and I think it would be like a nice little surprise. So stick around to the end of the video for that. I also want to mention that this particular IP, this theming, this branding, is not something that I'm personally super familiar with. Bratz dolls came out in 2001. I was already in high school. I was 16, 17 years old, so I was not the target demographic. And I don't remember my younger siblings having these either. I just don't think it was really popular in my household. So I don't have a very strong connection to the Bratz of it all. But I did a little bit of research, enough to know that I do think they did a really good job selecting the products and the shades, but especially the types of products. I feel like they really fit. Like these little face jewels are a perfect fit for this collection. This is definitely one where I could see this really making sense. And I'm not really a huge fan of the like face crystal decor for my own personal use. I think they look really cool. I think there's a lot of great artistry that people do. And look, I love shiny things. I love little extra decoration, so I'm not mad at it. Also, these glitter gels, they are a body glitter. This is not intended for your eyes, but you can put this in your hair as well, which I think is cool. These glitterly obsessed shades, and also just this product in general. Another one that I'm not a huge user of, but I do think it fits with the Bratz theming. I think it makes sense within the context of this collection. This is a very Y2K centric type of product, which makes sense with this super early 2000s vibes that the Bratz dolls have going on. They did a really good job with the packaging here. It's so cute. It's very much recognizable. It's instantly recognizable, which is what you want from an IP collection like this. These two glitterly obsessed body glitter gels are $10 each. The face jewels were also $10. Just a reminder, if you are a glitter gel user, that they have this little stopper inside. Make sure you keep that and keep that pushed all the way down when you're not using your glitter gel, because that will help lock in the moisture that this needs to be a glitter gel and not a solid puck of glitter. We have Bratz or Bratz and Bratitude, two different pinky body glitters, definitely some different shapes happening in here too. So Bratz or Bratz is more of like a lavender pink, just more straight up classic chunky body glitter. And then Bratitude is a brighter pink base, and it also has some little butterfly glitters in there. It's very cute. It reminds me very much of those early 2000s type of styles. So even though it's not the type of thing I like to use, I'm not mad at it. I think it makes sense and it's a good idea. The two liquid liners, these are the BFF liquid liners. Again, $10 each. There is a pink and a purple. They stayed very on the nose for this collection, which I'm not mad at. I actually think that the fans of Bratz will want this super referential type of makeup collection. That's just my assumption. I could be wrong. If you're a big Bratz lover, let me know. Now, I'm also not a big liquid liner user. I know it seems like I'm just hating on these products. It's just my personal preference. I don't really wear a lot of liquid liner, but I have to say that based on these swatches, these seem a lot nicer than some of the others with these lighter colors. I do tend to find that the lighter colors have been a bit dry. They kind of skip on me, and these seem really smooth, really nice. So, just based on the initial swatch, because I'm just now unboxing these products here with you for the first time, I think these seem pretty nice. I especially think the purple one seems fun. I would even maybe try to do a little something with that, I guess. I don't know. I could do it. I could try it. It won't look very good, but I could try it. Next up, we have the So Juicy Gloss. This is a plumping gloss. Again, you already know what I'm going to say. This isn't the type of product I love. I hate lip plumpers. They're just uncomfortable to me. But this is another one that makes perfect sense with this collection. This is such a classic late 90s, early 2000s style. This squeezy tube of lip gloss. This one is absolutely filled with glitters, these big, gigantic stars that I just hope will never come out and go onto my lips. But as cool as it looks in the tube, it's actually a very wearable, very low key gloss. It is really, truly just clear with a little bit of iridescent glitter inside. But this would actually be a very straightforward, very simple type of product to wear. So, other than the fact that I don't like the plumping aspect, I think this is a very cute little gloss. Also, it's going to work well with the Lippie Kits. Each one of these Lippie Kits is $14 and they include a BFF lip liner and a lippy sticks. I do like that they really did something specific for these lip kits. I'm just going to tell you up front, I think this is my favorite part of the collection. I like the way that they branded each lip kit to one of the specific dolls. And each one of these lippy sticks has a pearlized finish. If you were around in the 90s and 2000s, this is what we would have called a frost. And it seems like they tailored the colors to each specific doll's lip color. This is really clever to me. It's sort of like a nod to the Kylie lip kits almost. And the Bratz dolls are very known for their iconic looks, their fashion for sure, their platform, stacked heels, really big hairstyles, and definitely the lips are an important part of the Bratz doll look. So I think this is incredibly clever. I'll say all around, the choices are spot on. I think that they did a great job of being really true to the source material. It has very much that nostalgia type of feeling across the board. So I like that. I feel like that's the point of a collaboration like this. And despite the fact that I am definitely not in the target audience for this particular collection, just because I am not someone who really experienced the dolls at their release time, I'm just a little bit too old, I think. Not that there's anything wrong with adults enjoying this type of thing. I truly, genuinely don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I like a bunch of stuff that is traditionally not for adults. Like I love Hello Kitty. I rewatch Hocus Pocus every Halloween. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with adults enjoying stuff that is quote unquote for kids. The world is a scary place, so play with your dolls. Genuinely, I mean that. Honestly. So I like all of the lip kits. I like the colors in all the lip kits. Probably Yasmin is my favorite, just shade wise, but I think they're all cute. They all make sense. I like that they're all different enough for me to feel like they're not duplicating themselves. And I would say my second favorite thing in the collection is the palette. I really, really like the second half of the palette. This has quite a high light dark contrast. As you can see, the first probably 7 or 8 shades are light and pinky and really kind of that girly springtime type of vibe. And then the second half of the palette is a lot more moody and smoky and definitely gives me that late 90s, early 2000s type of color palette that I personally really enjoy. This eyeshadow palette has the same artwork on the box and the cover of the palette. And then when you open up inside, there's no mirror, it's just the Bratz logo. And we have a pretty wide range of textures and finishes inside the palette here. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette and it's priced at 26 US dollars. This is very shimmer heavy. We only have 5 true mattes. Then there are 2 mattes that are just loaded with glitter. We have one very satiny shimmer shade. That's that bright pink one called Express Yourself. We have 3 of the pearlescent glitters, which are not my favorite. They're not my favorite shadow out there. And then there are 4 just regular metallic shimmers. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of different ways to sparkle and shimmer in here, which again, I think really fits the Bratz doll theme. So I get it. Now, I don't love the pearlescent glitters, and I'm really more attracted to the second half of the palette. So, really, just the deeper shades appeal to me. This first half of the palette, I feel like I have many, many shades that are either just like this or give me this look, and I just don't feel very inspired when I look at this color palette. I do think that it fits with the colors that I'm seeing when I'm researching about the Bratz. So I understand it. I also think that this balances out those deeper shades. For their target customer, this really makes sense and this really fits very cohesively. So just because I'm not attracted to it doesn't mean that it's bad. I think it does make sense. It's just not really my vibe. Now, this second round of swatches, I'm a lot more attracted to these more moody, deeper, more like grungy slash jewel tone type of colors. I really find myself drawn towards the shades Living It Up, Stepping Out, and Jade. And I really like these deeper neutrals that are occurring here, gray, black, brown. This really makes sense with that Y2K type of vibe that I like. Half of it is, butterfly clips and glitter, and then half of it is really more like grungy and moody. So I like it. I think that overall it makes sense. It's a cute collection, even though it's not a ton of stuff that I personally feel connected with. I see the value in it. I see why the choices that they made were made. And I think that it's smart. It's fun. If you're a Bratz lover, I feel like you're going to love this. So even though it's maybe not necessarily for me personally, I can still appreciate what they did here. And I appreciate you. So I want you to check out the description box. There's going to be a link to a Google form. If you want to enter to win, I'll pick at least 2 people. It depends on how many people enter. I'll try to make sure I give out as many prizes as possible. And if there's anything that you're particularly attracted to in this collection, if it's one of the things that I have a duplicate of, I'll try to make sure that the winners are getting things that they actually really, really want from this collection. The whole point is that I appreciate your support and you have so many things you could do with your time. When you spend your time watching a video that I made, liking it, sharing it, commenting something nice. That means a lot to me. So make sure you read all of the rules, and everything will be down there. And if you have questions, I'll try my best to help you out. I am not going to alert winners in the comments. If somebody replies to your comment and tells you that you won, that's a scammer. Don't talk to them. I will block them. Let me know. I will report them and get them yeeted off of YouTube as quickly as possible. And I would love to know what you think about this collection. Are you a Bratz lover? Was this something that was a part of your childhood, or, maybe just something that you've enjoyed throughout your life? I always love to hear your perspective on things, especially if you're more in tune with something I'm reviewing IP wise. So I just love to hear what you think about things too. Make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you go check out that little giveaway, and make sure you remember every single day how much I love your face. And I will see you real soon in my next video. Okay, bye.